The saga of the heavens is about to begin. We know that the gods of Olympus will be Athena's great enemies in this final phase of the story. And a big question from the fans may finally be answered. After all, who will be the main celestial warriors, servants of Zeus? Hello, knights and Amazons. Welcome to another video from the Sempre Quis Saber channel. I'm Wes, and today we have an epic topic for this video. The 5 lost armors of Zeus's celestial warriors. Based on Greek mythology, let's try to figure out who the 5 main elite knights commanded by Zeus will be. I'm talking about warriors who are above any gold saint, marina general, or specter. Did you like the topic? Share your theories in the comments, like subscribe, turn on notifications, and let's start this awesome video. Always wanted to. Have you ever wondered what secret makes even the most powerful gods of Olympus tremble with fear? Could it be something so dangerous that it was sealed in the depths of time, even before the First Holy War? And to understand the magnitude of these 5 armors, we first need to look at the hierarchy of the Saint Seiya universe. We all know that Athena has her 88 knights protected by constellations. Poseidon has his 7 marina generals, and several other lower-ranked warriors who use the scales. Hades commands the 108 evil stars who have their surplices. But at the very top of everything in the celestial realm resides Zeus, the Lord of Thunder and the holder of the supreme will, the 9th sense. Unlike the other gods, Zeus usually doesn't get directly involved in earthly quarrels. He probably has an elite guard made up of archangels, beings who have reached a level of consciousness and cosmo that borders on the divine. For these generals, Zeus forged armors that are not made from orichalcum or stardust, but from a primordial matter that existed at the origin of the world. They are known as the lost armors of Zeus. And now I'm going to introduce to you who the legitimate warriors that use these armors might be. Knight number 1, Heracles, the strength that supports the firmament. The first of our archangels is none other than Heracles. In the universe of Saint Seiya, many remember the silver Saint Algeti of Heracles, but forget everything you saw there. The Archangel Heracles is the ultimate representation of brute strength channeled by divinity. The lost armor of Heracles is covered by a golden and crimson aura, reminiscent of the skin of the Nemean lion. The first of the 12 labors the hero accomplished in mythology. But here, the lore of this universe tells us that this armor is not just for protection. It amplifies the user's cosmo to a point where he can manipulate the gravity of entire planets. Hercules, the Archangel, was the one who, during the Gigantopedia, the Great War against the Giants, prevented the Earth from being crushed by the weight of the celestial dome. They say that the impact of his fist is capable of breaking the dimensional barrier that separates the world of mortals from the hyperdimension. If a gold saint moves at the speed of light, the Archangel Hercules moves at the speed of the expansion of the universe. His armor has star-crushing gauntlets, capable of pulverizing atoms with just air pressure. Knight number 2, Perseus, the gaze of absolute truth. Moving on to the second elite general, we have Perseus. Again, don't confuse him with Algol of Perseus and his Medusa shield. Archangel Perseus carries the original and ultimate version of this artifact. Perseus's lost armor is a masterpiece of silvery reflections and deep blue hues. The difference here is that the Medusa shield attached to this armor doesn't just turn the enemy into actual stone. In fact, it petrifies the very cosmo and the soul of the opponent. Once struck by the shine of Medusa's gaze emanating from this armor, the warrior is erased from existence, having their memory removed from the fabric of time. Perseus is known as the shadow hunter of Olympus. In ancient times, he was sent to eliminate lesser gods who tried to rebel against the order of Zeus. His armor has Hermes' winged sandals integrated, allowing him to move between the world of the living, the realm of the dead, and Olympus itself without being detected. It is an armor of infinity, infiltration, and swift execution, where the enemy dies before even sensing the presence of the Archangel. Knight number 3, Helen of Troy, the divine spark. Here we enter a fascinating field. Helen of Troy is not just a pretty face who caused a war among mortals. As Zeus's archangel, she personifies the destructive beauty and discord that can bring down empires. Her lost armor is one of the most beautiful and, paradoxically, the cruelest. It shines with a blinding white light almost unbearable to look at. Information about the character's story reveals that Helena is the direct daughter of Zeus and Leda, and her Cosmo is purely based on the manipulation of light and sacred fire. Helena's armor has the ability to emit frequencies of disharmony. She can make an entire army of knights turn against each other in a surge of madness and unrestrained passion. In addition, she carries the mantle of incandescent flames, which burn at a temperature higher than the surface of the sun. If Zeus is the thunder, Helena is the lightning that blinds and sparks, that starts the universal fire. On the battlefield, she doesn't need to strike a physical blow. Her mere presence destroys any lesser being's will to fight. Knight number 4, Sarpedon, the judgment of divine blood. Sarpedon, son of Zeus and king of Lycia, is the fourth archangel. He is the embodiment of relentless justice and sacrifice. In mythology and in the Saint Seiya tradition, Sarpedon was one of the noblest warriors to ever walk the earth, and his rise to the rank of archangel came from his unwavering loyalty to his father. Sarpedon's lost armor has shades of ancient bronze and black gold. It is equipped with a spear that never misses its target, imbued with the blood of Zeus himself. The special power of this armor is the final verdict. Sarpedon can analyze his opponent's life history and convert each sin or moral failing into a physical weight that crushes the enemy's heart. Unlike Hercules, who uses brute force, Sarpedon uses divine authority. He is the general who organizes the celestial troops and maintains order among the archangels. His armor has incredible resistance, having been tested against the attacks of the Titans during the Titanomachy. It is said that nothing created by human or divine hands can pierce Sarpedon's breastplate while he is fighting in the name of cosmic order. The fifth knight, Tantalus, the eternal hunger of the cosmos. Finally, we come to the most enigmatic and darkest of the archangels, Tantalus. In mythology, Tantalus was punished with eternal hunger and thirst. But as Zeus's general in Saint Seiya, this curse was turned into a weapon of mass destruction. Tantalus's lost armor is gray, with details that resemble dry roots and predator fangs. It has a terrifying passive ability known as absolute drain. Around Tantalus, the cosmos simply ceases to exist. He is like a living black hole absorbing all the life energy and attacks launched against him to strengthen his own structure. Imagine a knight firing a Pegasus comet, and instead of hitting the target, the blow is sucked in by Tantalus's armor and returned with twice the power. Tantalus is the executioner of Olympus. He is sent when the whole world needs to be cleansed of energy. His armor doesn't just protect his body, it protects Tantalus's very soul, preventing him from being affected by any kind of seal or curse, making him practically immortal in direct combat. Now you must be wondering, why are these armors considered lost and why could they destroy Olympus? The answer lies in the balance of the universe. Zeus realized that if these 5 archangels decided to unite against him, or if the armors fell into the wrong hands, not even the 12 Olympian gods together could stop them. Individually, each one represents a pillar of existence: strength, perception, emotion, justice, and consumption. If brought together, these armored warriors form the Chalice of Zeus, an artifact capable of resetting the universe and starting a new Big Bang. That's why Zeus scattered them across the most remote dimensions of hyperspace, guarded by trials that no mortal and few gods would be able to overcome. The secret is that these armors were not made to protect the gods, but to serve as a contingency plan in case the gods themselves became corrupt. They are doomsday weapons. Did you like the theory? Will we see such powerful warriors in the Zeus saga? What do you think about this theory? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching to the end. See you next time. Burn your Cosmo to infinity!